Oh, I didn't mean to skip that. I legit didn't mean to skip that.
You can always play it.
Oh, I
Yeah.
don't care.
What I was gonna say about it was that they kept the line. It's basically just the scene of
From the film, then.
from the film. I'm surprised they kept Sam's line. Well, that's a hell of a way to live.
Yeah.
I was so shocked by that when I heard that. I'm like, this is Kingdom Hearts.
It's interesting because whenever someone says like what the hell or whatever in something like Kingdom Hearts or whatever it may be, like it just doesn't faze me at all. Like it literally doesn't even cross my mind that that's an offensive word to some people. I just completely forget. It's the same with damn. Like when people say damn's a swear word, I'm like, no, it's not. And then people are like, yeah, it is. Like, is it though? Because I've never ever like referred to it as such. Like,
Yeah, so
it's weird. But
yeah, so it was just because the line of Birth by Sleep, Maleficent's line, see all the powers of hell, was like, oh, okay, they're staying to the original movie line, which in hell is referred to as a place, So it was like, oh wow, okay, that's pretty cool that they kept that. And then you have like the two lines, like this one in this movie is like, it's a hell of a way to live, and then Axel's there's a hell of a show.
Yeah.
So it's like, I was just, you would think after they censored that line in future in Recom, you would think they wouldn't even just added that line or kept that line in this movie, but they did, and I was I'm like, what? I had to like put my 3DS down. I'm like, oh my god, they kept the line. They didn't have to.
Xehanort just pops up in Kingdom Hearts 3. What's up, fuckers? Like, oh, okay.
Surprise, bitch! You
Just
thought you saw the last of me.
rolls up in the racing vehicle in the Disney World park in Birth by Sleep. I can't remember what the place is called. It just comes up in one of those. It's like, hey guys, I'm here.
Comes up to Sora in a car. Get in, bitch! We're gonna go start a war.
You're one of the 7. Get in. Like, okay,
Yeah.
sure. I mean, I'm up for anything. Like, oh fuck! I went high. Okay, that was weird. That was really disorientating. Oh man, I would love that. It's gonna be really interesting to see what happens with Xehanort, just because of the whole voice thing. Because it isn't just Leonard Nimoy; it was the Japanese voice who died as well, wasn't it?
Yeah, and also he was the Japanese voice actor for Xehanort was also the voice of Hook.
Oh, okay. Interesting. Well, that might not be such a big problem because Hook's probably not going to be in it again.
Yeah.
I can't unless they do it based off the second film, Return to Neverland.
Which I don't see them doing, considering the amount of time that's supposed to have passed between the amount of time that passes between the two movies.
Yeah, that's true.
Which there's some people who like want to include like Tim Burton's Alice in Wonderland.
Christ no! I hate that film so much.
Oh, I love it.
It's I hate the little jig at the end. She's like, do you know what I say to your wedding? Just dances like, what the? No, just what? I don't know. And then
I enjoyed
Johnny
the movie a
Depp
lot.
randomly having a Scottish accent every 5 seconds and then changing back to normal. Like, why? That's not what mad people sound like. That's not the Mad Hatter. That's just Scottish. That is racist to Scottish people. No, I'm joking, but I don't know. I couldn't get invested in it. I also, because I don't own it, I only saw it at the cinema. I don't know if it's the cinema or if it was the actual final cut of it, but when I saw it at the cinema, the music just abruptly ended and didn't fade or anything, and it just went straight to credits without a fade or just like any sign of ending. I was just like,
No, that was just theater.
okay, I was gonna say, 'cause like that's really odd. That irks me. Like, I couldn't get over that. But anyway, so
I like the song that Avril Lavigne did for the movie a lot. So
I don't remember that one, but
it's called Underground.
okay.
But what I was gonna say is like, you know, people want to include that movie into like say Kingdom Hearts 3 or something. It's like, first of all, 19 years are supposed to have passed between when Alice goes into Wonderland the first time when she's a kid and Tim Burton's Alice in Wonderland. And even though time flows differently in each world, there's still like a relative same amount of time. It is like, so it's made clear in Kingdom Hearts 2 that Diz, when he says that, you know, everybody who forgot Sora, you know, they'll just remember him and it'll just be like he's just gone away for a year. Yeah. So there's still a relative uniform amount of time that passes for all of the worlds. So you cannot say that 19 years have passed in one world while 1 year has passed for every other world. It's supposed to be 19
years in Tim Burton.
I'm pretty sure.
Christ, she does not look like 30. Cause how old is Alice in the original? How old is she supposed to be?
I don't know. Hold on, let me see.
I was gonna say, like, she looks like 16. Like, she looks so young. I don't know. I just don't buy that. But I don't know if the sequel was any good or not.
Through the Looking Glass was just absolute nonsense, and I really don't care. I don't know. That was the odd thing about it. So, like, it was absolute nonsense, and it was a sequel probably just for the sake of a sequel. But I don't really care.
Right.
Because also it, like, it strengthened the friendship between the Hatter and Alice that they established in the first movie, which I really, really liked. It was really sweet.
Yeah, there were good moments, but there were also moments I just could not get over. I don't know. It's weird because, like, the film is about being random, but I felt it too random. If that makes sense. Like, it felt like too much of just nonsense for the sake of being, like, why? I don't know. It just, I don't know, it bothered me. I don't know.
It is.
I know I'm probably in the, like...
Oh, it's not 19 years. Alice was 19.
Ah, okay. I was gonna say, because she looks way, way younger than
it must have been 15 years later or something.
I can stop him from destroying it if you just let me do this.
You've done enough already.
Let's see.
I don't know. Nothing.
Time skip.
Nothing. Be still.
I know a lot of people want Atlantis in Kingdom
I
Hearts
want
3.
Atlantis.
And if that is the case, it's going to be really easy to get the voice actor for the father, because it's basically, that was Leonard Nimoy. So you get a Xehanort, you get this guy.
Yeah.
Like, I watched Atlantis recently and I was like, wow, that is Xehanort. They are exactly the same. There is not even a slight difference in their voice. It's really funny.
I can't find a timeline, so
Fair enough.
oh well.
All I've got circulating in my head now is just the picture of the animated Alice in Wonderland. It's Alice pointing up, and it's like people going "lol, this cunt" or something. I love those images. 'Cause it looks great. It's really funny.
I never liked the original Alice in Wonderland when I was little. I don't know.
No, did I talk about rewatching the Disney films in this series?
Yeah. You talked about how like you felt that the ones before a certain time point were boring.
Yeah. Alice falls into that. It's weird. It's like nothing engages me in it. I should be engaged because it's silly and it's fun. I just didn't get into it. I think the problem is it's a product of time as well. Like it's not just the limited limitations of the time. It's also made for what was hip and trendy in that time, and that doesn't necessarily correlate with today. Sometimes it works, but not always. So that also is I wouldn't say an issue per se, just a thing I noticed, I guess.
Counter aura.
I don't know what that is. Is it any good?
That's Riku's block counter.
Ah, okay, I'll put that in a second then. When I get the time. when I'm not being shot at. So how many dislikes do you think I've got for hating Alice in Wonderland and Disney?
I don't know. There's some people who will probably agree with you.
Possibly. Oh, I have to kill these things. Cool.
Not all people are Tim Burton fans. I'm a Tim Burton fan.
Yeah, no, that's
or
fair.
maybe not be a fan of all his movies, rather.
No, that's fair. I mean, it goes without saying, but I love Nightmare Before Christmas.
Well, yeah. I mean, who doesn't love Nightmare Before Christmas?
I'm sure there's someone.
Yeah. That's also a. Okay, there we go.
Oh, I see. This has gone slightly harder now. I understand. I was like, this is really easy.
Oh, it's different buttons.
Oh! Oh, that's what I was doing wrong. My bad. I was like, oh, I have to find like the right letters when they pop up. No, I know what I did wrong.
Ow.
I'm so glad you said that. I wouldn't have noticed that it was different buttons. I was looking for like a timing thing, and I was failing to see a correlation between the different letters. Because they were all the same. It was all supposed to be there. Good.
Yeah, cause that one on 3DS is like, you know, it's really easy on 3DS.
Yeah, you just
It's
tap, don't you?
You just tap, yeah.
Yeah, that does sound pretty easy.
I think my favorite reality shift is Fantasia's.
I'm not sure I remember that one.
It's
Oh.
so there's like different buttons you tap to the music. Like it makes you have to be
Oh
into.
no.
You'll be fine if you just look at because it has a ring.
I was gonna say, okay, I was gonna say, because I'm not listening to the audio.
Yeah, there's
That's
a
not
ring
good.
that will go in if you press it at the right time.
Right, gotcha.
So, but I always love the listening aspect of it because I can I'm playing along with the music and I love that a lot. So
I'm sure I'll remember it as soon as I see it, but I do not remember it right now. I look forward to it though. I'm as much as I remember not hating but suffering in that world. I'm looking forward to playing it again because it was fun. It's a really creative world. Riku's
It
boss
is.
not counting.
Yep.
I tell you what, I'm so hyped for the final world though. I love it so much. Also, secret bosses. Secret bosses are pretty good.
You mean the one secret boss?
Secret boss and refights, I guess then.
Yeah.
That's something I want in Kingdom Hearts 3. Like the equivalent of like Olympus Coliseum, but like a complete boss rush. Like a physical, tangible, all bosses boss rush.
We'll probably get that.
Because that would be cool. Because that's the one like thing I don't like about Kingdom Hearts 2. I would love to fight some of the earlier bosses again.
Yeah.
Like, there are a couple which aren't in like the Hades Cup and stuff.
Is she gonna make it?
It's like, oh, that
Yeah,
would've
so I
been
think
fun.
they've been moving more towards that with this game, with its link portals and some of the Olympus Coliseum stuff. So
Yeah, like to an extent, I guess 0.2 is similar to that because it has the boss rush thing,
Beyond me.
sort of.
She's an ISO.
I don't know if you've played. Oh
ISO.
wait,
A whole new life
yeah, you
form.
haven't played, have you?
no, I still don't have a TV. So, and I'm probably just not gonna get one.
Right. It's so hard
So-
to care about her when she already looks dead all the time.
Really from
We are all dead inside.
The conditions were right, and they came into being.
I don't like the hands
Framed pure existence
in
beyond their own.
for these guys because they also like do the fingernails and so they look really really weird.
Everything I'd hoped to find in the system.
I just don't.
None of it meant a thing.
It's cool that like Kingdom Hearts 3, it looks like they're gonna put a lot more detail. Oh god, I see what you mean. They're gonna put a lot more detail into just everything. Like, looking at that one screenshot, you can see just like the little grooves and stuff in the Heartless's weapon.
I was gonna say that. I was gonna bring that up. Yeah.
Like, that's a lot of detail. Also, one of the rocks nearly went way up there, Morty.
Way up there. It's way
see,
up your butthole. Morty.
if I can remember, I'll put the image up. I'll probably forget, so the image isn't here. You've been guys, look at the image that isn't here because I didn't edit it. Call me out on that because I've mentioned it and I bet you anything it's not there. But the find the image. It's not even hard. If you type in Kingdom Hearts 3 new image, you'll find it. Like, it literally, like, there's, because the Heartless hits rocks at the ground, like, hits the weapon on the ground, like, rocks start to come up because he's destroying Thebes and whatnot. But one of the rocks is, like, really long and thin and so close to just going straight up Sora's ass. It's really funny. It's like, wow. Like, I mean, theoretically, it probably could, if you get the right angle. If you get the right angle, you could, it will either hit him upwards or, let's be fair, probably clip through him just to save polygons. So, yeah, looking forward to recreating that. Should be interesting. But no, I mean, if
stick them way up there, Morty.
it's so cool how much they're doing. To go back to what we were saying earlier, because we didn't really talk about it. Like, my theory was that like Hercules and Phil were going to like send Sora or assign Sora to train in Thebes the same way Phil assigned Hercules. So basically win the people over in Thebes, and then ultimately something would happen at Mount Olympus and he'd have to go there. Yours was similar
Mine
to
was
that.
yeah, so mine was since it's shown that Sora is still going to be in his Kingdom Hearts 2 outfit at the beginning of Kingdom Hearts 3, which originally, again, like Nomura had said that was supposed to be just to show off like the fact that the models were different. But so the path up, I'm thinking that Hercules is going to send Sora to the Temple of Zeus to get some answers, maybe to get to restore his powers, and then he'll get like beamed up into Olympus. Where then he'll maybe like train Zeus will like train him a bit and like give him like the clothes and the haircut.
Yes.
Zeus will give him a haircut.
The haircut is very important.
Zeus is probably just gonna like put his finger down and like shoot lightning at Sora.
Yeah, accidentally throws a bolt at him. Oh shit, your hair. It's alright, it's fine.
Teal, we're gonna have to
Oh god, it did it again.
Oh my god!
Who was it?
Oh my god, it's better than last time! So Riku's just in like a running position. Sam's frames. Sam's moving at frames. Riku is not.
Right.
Riku was literally floating.
Okay, I'll get on that after we're done. We'll watch it back, and you can tell me if it's similar, and we'll do the same thing as last time.
Oh my god. It's great. But anyway, yeah, so like